Hey, my people, I know I look like shit and I don't care, so neither should you. I'm still sick. So let's talk about xylitol. There's going to be a lot of information packed in here. But what is xylitol? And when was it invented? Xylitol was invented in 1891 by a German chemist, Emil Fischer, as a way to combat the sugar shortage of World War II. So what is xylitol? Xylitol is natural sugars that occur in hardwood and corn cobs. It's a type of plant sugar. The problem was, it's not sweet enough when it's just straight extracted to be used as a sugar substitute. So this chemist figured out a way to process it down, keeping it still what's considered to be an all-natural sugar substitute, and make it as sweet as sucrose, but without the bad side effects of sucrose. Because sucrose is evil and should be outlawed. But nana! Sucrose is the most pushed sugar substitute there is. Yep, and if you're diabetic, it could kill you. But that's another video. So the bad evil side effect of sucrose is it causes your blood sugar to spike really high and then drop really low. Xylitol doesn't do that. It gives you a slight incline and a slight decline. Does not cause the sugar spikes or the sugar drops, making it safer as a sugar substitute for diabetics especially. And it was hailed as a miracle sugar for a long time. But there's one bad side effect to xylitol. It's extremely toxic to some animals, including dogs. So the same reason why it is toxic to dogs is the same reason why sucrose is toxic to humans. The same way sucrose can cause massive spikes and then massive drops, xylitol does the same thing to dogs and some other animals. That is what the toxicity is based upon. It can cause an animal to go into insulin shock and die. So I know there's a lot of people out there that think that xylitol is some chemical and it's going to give your dog chemical poisoning. And that's not the truth. That's not the problem. It is an all-natural sugar substitute created by wood and corn cobs. The problem is the high spikes of sugar and the massive drops in sugar. It can cause massive spikes of your blood sugar to go way over 400 or down below 70 like that. And that can be fatal. We always watch for anything with xylitol because I've never allowed it in the house before because it's not worth the risk. But now that I'm diabetic, it's something that we're going to have to look into and be extra cautious with. But honestly, sugar doesn't spike my blood sugar. So for us, it still might not be worth the risk, but for somebody else, it may be. I want to get into another subject on how xylitol is being rebranded and snuck into things that you never thought that it was snuck into because it's not listed as xylitol anymore.